Can't make it.
Well, we
Okay,
have
we are.
Alex, you are our newest rep for Powerstick, an MVP supplier that some may or may not know of, and I think a lot has changed at Powerstick recently. There's a lot of really cool things, so I will let Alex take over.
Yeah. So I kind of had this up earlier. I'm going to put it back up again. If you're watching this on the recording, you're welcome to hit like the pause button and scan it. If you want to connect on social media, if you're active on LinkedIn, feel free. Take your phone, scan it. That'll connect us. Been doing this for a long time. For some of you that are not familiar with who I am and what I do, I've been in the industry for about 20 years. I worked for a company called KTI. I worked for Chameleon Like for a long time. And then October the 1st, I transitioned into Powerstick. And so it was kind of a cool transition going from notebooks and journals and packaging and boxes to now tech and mobile accessories and stuff. But it's really my passion. It's what I really enjoy doing. And it's been great. So what we'll do today is we'll kind of cover a little bit of things that Powerstick has going on. Some of this might be new for you. Some of this may not, and it might be just a great refresher to kind of catch you up to speed with everything. My contact information is here. It's pretty easy. And if you ever need anything, you're welcome to reach out to me directly. My email address is alex@powerstick.com. There's my cell phone number if you want to call that. There's the main line if you want to call that. And then we've got a really great inside sales team that kind of works together in tandem. So it doesn't really kind of matter who you talk with. Everybody at our company can help you. We're really known for being prompt. We're responsive. We try to answer the phone on its very first ring. The last thing that we want to do is to create frustration or friction or keep you on the phone for 45 minutes, which is some of the things that we're kind of hearing about that are going on. And I see maybe some heads nod, and you kind of understand that. We kind of pride ourselves in not being that. We stay in our space. We stay in our lane. We don't participate in every different category in our industry, and we feel like that's what makes us special, unique, and that way we can make sure that we service you the best way that we possibly can. If you're on Sage or ESP, Distributor Central, Common SKU, we are on there as well too. So you can search product there as well if you need to. Otherwise, I'll give you some cool tools that we'll talk about here in a little bit to kind of show you how we can kind of partner together a little bit stronger. So a lot of times, and I had to kind of learn this as well too, when you hear the word Powerstick, and if you know anything about them, well, the first thing that you kind of think is like, oh, they're from Canada. Well, I don't want to work with a Canadian manufacturer. I got to pay duties and taxes and fees and brokerage and all that sort of thing. So the first thing that I always like to tell people is that we can for sure ship FOB Canada if you have a client up there, if you have a distributor shipped up there. But what we normally do is we ship FOB from New York, so that you don't have to worry about customs and duties and taxes. All of that stuff is taken care of. And so that FOB is out in New York. And that takes a lot of stress off of our partners to be like, well, do I have to do a commercial invoice? And do I have to do extra taxes or fees or anything? No, we just FOB it out in New York. Now, most of our products are made in Canada. That's kind of our sweet spot. We design all of our own products. We have electrical engineers. All of our chargers are physically manufactured in our facility in Canada. And there's some advantages in that. We can make sure that we stay with high qualities. We can make sure that we have sufficient stock. We can turn stuff around. And then all of our chargers also have lifetime warranties on it. So if you've got the client that you're talking about with a project that involves these types of things, then you can be rest assured that it's going to be warranted and that we can also stand behind the product and it can be delivered pretty quick. Other thing that's kind of unique about Powerstick is that we also have low to no minimums. So not on everything, you know, if a product retails for $2 on a C, well, I'm not going to do a one piece of that, right? But if you have a project that's working that is a little bit higher price and they just need one piece, and we'll see some products here in a little bit about that, then we do provide one piece minimums. So I think I covered everything about what kind of makes us a little bit different. One of the things that people really kind of love is when I show this kind of screen, because I know that you have a lot of different supplier partners and they're all offering you all kinds of different types of things and incentives and pricing structures. And I'm happy to send this out to you as well, but I thought it would be really important to kind of share this with you so that you understand what kind of incentives that you get by being a VIP with Powerstick. That includes EQP pricing. We do setups on just about everything. There's some packaging that we do and some sleeves. The setup charges are just a little bit higher. If you're going to laser etch on the foam, it's a little bit more to that. But in general, all of our setup fees have been reduced down to $50. And in fact, a lot of products that we do, if you place more than 100 pieces, that setup charge is actually waived. So that doesn't actually apply on too many items. Our random samples, if they're anything over $10, that's EQP minus 50%. If you want to do specs, we can do that, and we waive the setup charge. If you're interested in doing a specific cell promo, we can design that for you. We can work with you on that, and we provide some discounts for that. And then we also do drop shipping as well. So it's always nice to kind of see this. And again, I can email this to you. I think we do have this uploaded into the portal, Melissa, for the team as well too. And this information is easily accessible as well. So probably the biggest question that we're getting asked about right now is our social impact, right? What kind of things do we do? Do we do give back? Do we have products that are made out of recycled materials? And so one of the things that we like to kind of highlight is that for every order that we do, or that you do with us, we partner with one tree planted, and we plant a tree. So if you're talking with a client and they're like, hey, does this client or this manufacturer have any give back component to it? Do they have any social impact? I do have documentation that I can provide for you to kind of share with you some of the social impact that we do with our give back. So if you're having any type of questions that were revolving around that, then I can provide more details for you on that. I saw a question just kind of come in about drop shipping, and we do provide drop shipping. The US is not considered an international drop ship. So we FOB it out of Canada for our Canadian distributors, or we FOB it from New York for our US distributors, partners. So you don't have to worry about doing international drop shipping charges, unless it's going to like the UK or Europe or South America or wherever it happens to be shipping. That would not apply to you. All right, so speaking of drop shipping, here we go. So we'll get that right to your door. If we're doing drop shipping and this is multiple drop ships, we do charge to have that done. There's packaging and there's labor. I know some companies provide it for free. We don't know how they're doing it. I mean, that's one of those kind of things that you can't automate. There's packaging and there's labor involved with it as well too. So we do provide that services. So if you're doing multiple drop ships to different locations, we can take care of that for you. There would just be a small nominal fee for that. All right, that's all the boring stuff. Let's talk about some fun things now. One of the things that we have seen become a massive ask right now is to do custom packaging, and you're probably getting asked for those types of things as well too. And now there's a space for the e-flute and the shipper boxes, and then let's make it a mailer. In those type of situations, they're just trying to transport product from point A to point B. The packaging is not really a huge part of that component. It's cheap. It's just being used as a mailer. One of the things that we do at Powerstick is we provide some really nice high-end enhancing experiences type of packaging. And recently we released this new line of packaging. It's premium packaging called our Silken. And the Silken has 4-color process printing on it. It's got a capability to have the custom sleeve. It's direct printed. It's got a magnetic closure. So this is a really nice high-end box. In fact, we introduced 5 different sizes for this. And one of the questions I get asked all the time is, Alex, do I have to use your products if I use this box and this kitting service? And the answer to that is no. If we have a box that is able to fit a product that you want to put inside of it, and even though that we don't make that product, we can partner with you and provide the kitting, the fulfillment, the box, the foam, and the drop shipping, and keep it all under one roof. You get to go shopping, find out what those products are going to be. Let us know what that is. That way we can see if we have a box that'll size it correctly. Do the layout. We can do virtual renderings of this as well too. Up here in the corner, you'll see one that we did for Spotify where it's got a water bottle. I guess that's from ETS or maybe a different water bottle company. I don't know. But the bottom line is that they brought that to us, asked us if we could do the fulfillment. We did the placement. Everything fit fine. And then we were able to take care of that fulfillment project for them as well. So I wouldn't necessarily call us a fulfillment company, but we do offer those services. One of the things that you've probably noticed as well too is the foam, right? One of the really cool capabilities that we have at Powerstick is the capabilities to be able to laser etch that foam. So if you want to do a cool design, if you want your logo to be engraved actually into the foam, we have that capability as well too. Does add a little bit of extra cost to have that done, but I think if a client really wants to be intentional, they really want this to be an experience, they really want it to be something that is going to be memorable, maybe kept as a keepsake box, then this type of packaging and this type of services would be something that would be really appropriate to them. We do a bunch of like pre-made kits, and a lot of those products do involve our products. A lot of times people just want a one-stop shop. Hey, I'm looking for a project that is going to be used as a Zoom kit, or for traveling, or for something that's going to be used on the desk, or maybe something that includes audio. We have some pre-made kits that are already made, so you'll find these on our website as well too. And these are a little bit like easier. You don't have to go shopping and find all the different products. Like, they're just trying to do something that is all inclusive in one kit, and we have the capabilities to provide that for you as well. All right, so when we probably set this up and you saw that you were going to be meeting with Powerstick, the first thing that you probably thought of is, oh yeah, they do chargers, and we do. But we also do so many more things too, and we're going to see a lot of those different products here going forward. We do products for the home. We do speakers and earbuds. Paper products, we'll see the puzzle, and we'll also see the coloring kits. Bluetooth trackers and keychains, accessories, trade show giveaways, all sorts of things. So in order not to kind of overwhelm you with all of those different products, the easiest thing that I can say to you is, if you have a project and if you can tell me like how much they want to spend, what the quantity, and what it's going to be used for, our team of consultants at Powerstick can go through and pick out products that are going to be appropriate for that. So that you don't have to worry about, I don't know much about this, or I don't know what falls within that price point. If you can give us those minor details, we can take that stress off of you and drive it, and then provide you some really cool products that would work really good for that project. We love using packaging. We've got some really cool technology and some machinery that allows us to do some things that are not so standard. So you could take a normal product that's got a beautiful decoration on it and do something like a full color sleeve, wrap that over the box. It's something simple, it's subtle, it's fairly inexpensive, but it also enhances the brand. If you're doing a regular product like this Beagle Scout that you see here, there is a default card, but like for $1 or so, you can actually do a full color printed custom card, and it just enhances the value of that product. So keep in mind, a lot of those types of services are available for you as well. So talk about chargers just real quick. We have a ton, and you're welcome to check out the website sometimes. Probably some of you are already on the website, but do a really good job of kind of show it to you here real quick. Of our website, if you're looking for particular products, I'm not going to do a demo, don't worry. But if you're looking for products by category, if you're looking at by price, you'll find all of this information here on our website. One of the things that I was really surprised about is the amount of information that the distributor has access to at their fingertips. So if you were looking for a power charger, all of this information, from lifestyle photos to PDF flyers to the templates, you can get a virtual, there's product images, all this information is right here. So you don't have to email us and be like, hey, can I get the flyer for this? Or can I get the art templates? All that information is located on our website. And I think you can kind of see too, from the different types of imagery that you're seeing scroll across the screen, we love using lifestyle photos. And we understand that your buyers want to see this type of stuff as well too. The days of just taking a product and putting a white background behind it, yeah, we do some of that when asked. But what we really feel is our product shows really best in a lifestyle situation. So what we do is we take a lot of images, a lot of photos, and give all that access to you. Underneath the catalogs and tools, you'll see a lot of that information here for you. So I won't do a demo of my website, I promise you. But if you're looking for information on that, you'll find a lot of stuff there. Now, real quick about our chargers. All of our chargers are North American made. They're manufactured by electrical engineers in Canada. So if you got clients that are looking for tech-based products, but they have to be made in the US, or maybe they have to be made in Canada, in our case, then we have solutions for you. We also lifetime warranty all of these chargers. They have UL listed batteries, they're Prop 65 compliant. They work with all QL certified modules. The ROS, the REACH. So we're also FAMA approved, which is the Disney standard. So all of the products that we have within the chargers line is going to be the highest quality products that you can possibly do. We don't go to China, go to a gift show, think that's going to be great because it's cheap and bring it in. Everything that we do is designed, made, and manufactured by us. So that's about our chargers. Sorry about that. All right. Let's talk about Bluetooth speakers right now as well. That's a really hot product category for us right now. One of the things that makes us different within the chargers and the earbuds is that we try to put everything that has a 5-watt into it. And what that means is the quality of the sound is going to be exceptional. We don't want to save a couple of cents or maybe $1 or so doing a lower grade type of quality speaker. Anything that we do, it's going to be high quality. And we have some pretty cool additional features built into some of our speakers as well. For instance, you can't see it here on the screen because I don't have the spec sheet pulled up, but this Forte actually has a wireless charger built into its base. So it operates as both a Bluetooth speaker as well as a wireless charger. So we do some really cool things with not just participating in like sound, and also it has charging built into it. And as you can kind of see here on the screen, everything that we do encompasses 4-color process printing. So we're not limited to maybe PMS colors or gradients or halftones. All of our products can be printed in full color. Another rising category in our line has been our Bluetooth trackers. And if you've heard of the retail name called Tile, maybe the AirTag, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have, there's some limitations to those types of devices, whether it be range, cost, the lack of the ability for them to be recharged. So we introduced a whole line of Bluetooth trackers not too long ago in some different form factors. And these have longer distances. We developed our own app, so the user interface is very easy to navigate through. And then also too, these can all be recharged with rechargeable batteries. So whether you do something basic like the Spot, like you kind of see here, or the Spot Pro, that has a faux leather attachment to the keyring, to even this one, this Beagle Scout, it's probably one of my favorite products. It's being used for like luggage and backpacks. I see that being used a lot as well too. So if you're getting asked for Bluetooth trackers, but maybe that price point's a little bit higher than what they have a budget for, you can come take a look at our Bluetooth trackers and you'll find a lot of products. Most of them retail for like $10, $12, $20. So they're really affordable. And again, everything that Powerstick touches is all about the quality and the user experience. So the app is flawless, and then also the product is really good. As you can kind of see too, we do the full color on this as well too. We kept on getting asked for lower price point items over the years. Some people really realized that we were a premium supplier. We do some really cool stuff. They want to work with us, but they didn't have the budget for a higher end item. And so what we wanted to do is introduce lines that encompass some innovation, some things that are a little bit different. They're fun, but they also have lower price points to them as well too. At first, we released this one, which is the Petite Pop, and we actually sell a lot to like airlines or for just something fun for a trade show giveaway. We also do things like puzzles as well too, that also kind of catches people off guard a little bit. Our puzzles are amazing. They are 4-color process printed. They do go into our silken packaging, and they're 120-piece jigsaw puzzles. So if you're getting asked for those types of products as well too, we definitely would like to be involved with that. But also too, we're always interested in doing innovative products that we see being trends. And right now, a big trend right now is the earbuds and those types of wireless stereo earbuds. So we do them as well too. Ours is a little bit different. They have multi-function touchpads on them. They're voice assisted, and they have about 6 hours of music playback. But one of the things that we wanted to do, I'm going to skip through just a couple of these real quick. One of the things that we wanted to do is introduce a product that included both a Bluetooth speaker as well as the capabilities to have earbuds in them as well too. And we worked on this for a long time. It's like, how can we make this do both? How can it be both a Bluetooth speaker and then also earbuds? And that was the Alto. It's one of my favorite products. It retails for about 75 on a C. But if you got a client that they don't know if they want a Bluetooth speaker or maybe they want earbuds, why not give them both? And in fact, the earbuds are actually charged while they're in that case. And so I love this piece. It's got a nice little strap on it as well too that could be attached to a handbag or a backpack. It's one of my favorite pieces right now. So getting asked for products like that, that's definitely something that you want to include in the presentations. I'm going to scroll back just a couple. Does anybody have any questions? You're like, this guy's crazy? All right. If you guys do have any questions, pop them in the chat. So we're kind of getting into some additional home office, home kitchen type of ideas and products as well too. And we introduced this product. Food and Wine Magazine picked it straight up. It is a little bit of a premium product. It's one of my favorite ones as well too. It's called our Sous Chef. And basically what this product is, it's a 5-in-1 culinary board that has some technology built into it. And what that technology is there's a built-in timer and a built-in scale. It has a built-in knife sharpener on it as well too. And it has an integrated tablet and recipe holder. So it's a really cool piece. It only, again, has a 1-piece minimum on it. But this is really great, especially around the holiday season when people are looking for higher, more premium, memorable, impactful type of promotional corporate gifts. This piece would work really well. We actually just introduced the same type of design for it, but without that digital attachment. So if you're just looking for a cutting board, we have that in our line as well too. Again, this is one of my favorite pieces within our line. The Jot. This is going to blow your mind. This is one of my favorite pieces too. I've never heard of anything like this before. Maybe you have, I haven't. The Jot is actually a retractable pencil. And you're like, well, that's not a big deal, all right? Well, this lead is actually not lead. It's actually tungsten alloy. And so what that allows it to do is to never go dull, to never run out of its ink or lead, if you will. And then also too, it never needs to be sharpened. This is one of our best products for companies that are having golf events. If you want to do a really low cost item that needs to be attached to a backpack or a handbag, it's also great too because it's pretty gender neutral. It doesn't matter if you're male or female or 15 or 65 or whatever type of industry that you're in. This product works pretty well for all of them. It's definitely one of those kind of products that are very understandable, but until you learn about it, then you're like, wow, that's got some pretty cool innovation built into it as well too. It's definitely one of my favorite products. It's great for the financial institution, for the educational sector, insurance, and it's actually our #1 self-promo item as well too. So if you're looking for a really cool product to kind of do as a self-promo, this would be one that you definitely want to kind of take a look at. Melissa, how are we doing on time? Are we doing good? Yeah.
You're good.
We do some, okay, cool, thank you. We do some cool like multifunctional products as well too. We have a number of different phone stands and our mini retails for like $2, $2.25 on a C, and then we kind of go up from there. One of the things that we introduced recently was our power stand. And what our power stand allows you to do is to be able to have it be used as a phone stand, but it has built-in wireless charging capabilities in it as well too. So it's dual functional. It's a phone stand. It can be folded down, so it can be portable, and also too, it's got a charger built into it also. So I mentioned this a little bit earlier too, so I'll just kind of come back to it just real quick. We're getting asked more and more about sustainability options, and I'm sure that you are as well. And it was important for us to kind of stay in our lane, but to be as sustainable as we could possibly be, knowing that we participate in this tech and also the mobile solution space as well too. So we do offer a lot of eco-friendly type of designs. This uses plastic that incorporates 65% of it being recycled. And so if clients are asking you for products that have some type of eco component as well too, we do have a lot of products that fall within that collection. For instance, like this eco phone stand or the eco spot, which is basically the Bluetooth tractor that we were looking at earlier. So if you have clients that are asking for those types of things, just know that there are some products within Powerstick's capabilities that can provide solutions for those types of projects. All right, this is another product that I was like, when I first started a Powerstick, I was like, I don't get it. Who uses this? But if you're like me, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. You probably have one of these, right? Oh, mine's really bad, but we'll just show this. Like, this is my mouse pad. But what happens after a while of using my mouse pad, my wrist starts to kind of get embedded into the mouse pad, right? Does it ever happen to you? Then your wrist starts to kind of hurt. So one of the products that they introduced recently is the Glide. And what the Glide does is it ergonomically fits your wrist. So instead of using a mouse pad, you would use this, and it has these little stoppers on the back of it that slide around the desk. And so for me, I was like, wow, like, this is crazy. And then it retracts. So if you're like me and you have a big wrist, like, this thing will actually expand out so that you can take your mouse and take this Glide and operate it like a mouse pad without having a mouse pad. It's a really cool product. It's definitely innovative. It's different. It's proprietary. You don't see this very often in our industry. And it's great for like desk and item, for new hires, for trade shows. It's relatively an inexpensive product as well too. So kind of keep that in mind. I talked a little bit about this earlier too. This is the Spot Scout. This is that Bluetooth tracker that has the luggage tag built into it as well. It's a really cool piece. Travels back right now. And people are always kind of like, where's my luggage? Is my luggage going to make it? Like, you're in baggage claim, you're like, I don't see it. So this is a really cool product to put on that luggage so that you can actually track your luggage to see exactly where it is. So really cool product. So if you're looking for products within travel or vacationing, then this is a really cool product to kind of include into that. Anybody have any questions about anything so far? I know I'm going kind of fairly fast and everything's good. Cool. So here's some other products that are used for the desktop as well too, which I thought was kind of innovative and when I wanted to share them with you as well. This is our ClearPad Glow. It actually has an LED light built into it so that when it's turned on, the message that's written is illuminated. So it's pretty cool. You can take notes or make lists. It can be easily wiped off and then you can rewrite on it again. But I know that there's always people that are looking for items that are being used for work from home, for just products that can be used on the desk that are kind of cool and innovative. And you can see on this one also too has a really large printing area as well too. So this isn't a one color imprint, but you can also 4-color process print this product as well too. All right, 2 or 3 other products and then I'll quit trying to kind of show you and sell you things, I promise. So a couple of months ago, we introduced this. This is called our Desk Shield. And what this is a pad that sits on your desk, right? You can take the product, it gets laser engraved, and it keeps everything really kind of organized. And it comes available in a couple of different colors. It comes available in a brown as well as a black. Well, we thought, we're a power charging company, right? Our name is Powerstick. Why can't we incorporate a charger built into a desk shield? And so this is a new product. We just released it. It's actually really cool. It is a pad that would sit on your desk, but it also has the capabilities to be able to wireless charge your phone as well too. So again, remember I told you that we have 1-piece minimums on the majority of our product. This would be a really cool one that's got some innovation built into it. We know that everybody is working from home or they're hybrid or maybe even in the office. And fortunately / unfortunately, everybody has their phone on them 24/7. So this gives them the capabilities to have their phone with them, put it onto the pad, and it will wirelessly charge their phone for them. Love that product. It's really cool. And we just actually released this one this week. This is our Clear Charge. It is a charger, right? It does wirelessly charge your device. But what we thought this would be really cool for, and what we're hoping it's going to be really great for, is that there's a huge percentage of our distributor partners that are getting asked for things like awards, commemorative gifts, right? And they're going to laser engrave it. They're going to put their names on it, and they're going to hand them out to them inside of a nice packaged piece. What if we could make something that operates like an award or a nice premium gift that had their name on it or their company name on it, but also it can be multifunctional. So it could be used as a wireless charger and can also have that award feel to it. And so this is called the Clear Charge. It just got released this week. We worked on it really, really hard. We worked on it for a long time. And what I like about it as well too is it has these soft LED lights in it. So when the phone is placed on this Clear Charge, the whole acrylic like glows. So it's really cool. It's innovative. It's different. But I think too, like our industry gets so used to like just selling awards, like awards, right? You're just going to take the crystal and engrave it and their name on it and then give them out, which is cool. But why not do something a little bit different, unique, innovative? It's multiple use. And I guarantee that this product is going to be used and seen maybe even a lot longer than an actual award would be. So we put this in our nice silken packaging as well too. So it's packaged as a really nice high premium gift. So I love that product. So last thing that I wanted to kind of cover with you was this. Welcome, we're in the holidays, like it snuck up on us, right? And so what we have is a lot of different types of things that we can provide for you to provide really nice high-end holiday gift kits. So if you're having clients asking you for small quantity, but high perceived value product, maybe they have a higher price point budget, they're looking for things that can be creative, customized, impactful, magical, if you will. Kind of keep in mind that we do participate in that space and we don't see this going away anytime soon. So whether you need holiday design ideas, if you need lookbooks, we create virtual lookbooks for you. I can even brand them with your clients' logos on them if you need me to. And then also too, if you just want some ideas, we have a lot of information on our line that'll give you the capabilities to be able to really get some insight from the team members who sell this out every single day on what products might work best for you and your client. So that's pretty much what I want to kind of cover with you today. Don't forget my email address. Again, it's just alex@powerstick.com. So if you have any questions and if you need anything, let me know. I'm going to pull up one slide real quick because there was a question that I asked about the sample policy again. And I want to pull that up so that you can kind of see that. And if you need to screenshot that, you can do that as well. So let me share my screen so you're not staring at me. Boom, my entire screen.
Will you be sending your presentation to us,
Yeah.
Alex?
Yeah, I can do that for you. Only thing that I would say, this doesn't really change often, and there was nothing that had any pricing on it. It's that sometimes we modify this structure a little bit. So maybe next year specs are EQP less 50% or whatever. So that gets changed up a little bit. There was a question about samples. So samples are free with a third-party account number if they're under $10. If you need a spec sample, and this is what I love, spec samples are EQP minus 20% and you don't pay a setup charge. That's pretty cool. That way you can get some product in your hands and you can kind of play with it as well too. And random samples, if they're above $10, is EQP minus 50%. So that's all of our sample offerings. Whew, I'm winded. Did I talk too much?
Yes. No, just
Well,
kidding.
Well, good. Well, I know I did. So any questions
we're
about
here.
anything? Did you guys have anything that you were like wondering about, or did we do a good job? What do you think?
It was great. Thank you.
I'm fascinated by the infinity pencil. I've never seen that before. I think it's
Yeah.
cool.
I like the Spot Scout a lot too.
Yeah, I think those are 2 or 3 of my favorite pieces. The Jot just blows me away. I just don't get how it works, but it's erasable and it doesn't need to be sharpened. And it's especially our industry does so much in the golf related field to where it's the default, hey, a golf ball and a golf towel and everything.
So it writes on
That's pretty
anything?
cool. Yeah,
It
it
writes-
writes on anything.
Wow. Hey, what's that Bluetooth earpods or earbuds you had up there? Are those pretty good sound?
Yeah, so one of the things that we wanted to make sure is that when we release product, that it's not the stuff that you can get from overseas, which is a lesser quality stuff. So I think I mentioned that ours are 5-watt. So it's going to be noise isolating. It's also going to have a nice surround sound to it as well too. So yeah, anything that we do, although it may not be the absolute cheapest that you could possibly get, it's still cost competitive, but we didn't sacrifice on the quality to get down to a price point. So it's a really nice product.
Okay, so audio, would that be under audio? I guess so. So Ultra Buds and then Power Buds. Those look good. Okay, well, this is neat.
Yeah, it's good. I'm sure a lot of this stuff was fairly new to a lot of people, and so I hope I didn't completely overwhelm you with all the different options. But I would welcome you. Check out the website. One of the things that we really kind of pride ourselves in is having a really cool, seamless, immersed experience inside of our website. We want you guys to use it. There's a lot of tools there. But if you ever need anything in particular, if you're working on a project, feel free to reach out, and I'll be glad to help you too.
I'm on it now. It's very nice. I love that you have the templates on here, everything we need. I don't have to ask for stuff.
Yeah, you know, I went to Promotions East, and there was a slide, and it says, you know, what's the one thing, or what's the percentage of people that call in, and if they do, what are they calling for? You know what the first thing was?
Art templates.
Templates and lead time. Like,
And
what's your lead time?
Mhm.
Well, inventory is like, yeah, you're right. So
No,
we try to reduce the number of times that people have to call us because we know that you're busy. But you'll find the majority of information on there as well.
Well, you guys are busy too, so it saves everyone time.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It is.
Looks
Okay.
nice. Now this RE speaker, does it have a subwoofer or anything like that, or what's the deal on this? Is it a nice speaker?
Yeah, it's a nice speaker. It does not have a sub in it. It does come with the Bluetooth, you know, the 5.0 low efficiency consumption, so it's got a longer playtime on it. It does have that 5-watt speaker in it, like we kind of talked about. It does have a radiator, but it's not a sub for the bass boost. And there's really some great specs on it on the site as well too, but it does not have a formal quote unquote sub built into it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, Melissa, thank you so much. We connected last week or 2 weeks ago, however long it was, and you put me on. I didn't tell anybody this when I got on the call. This was my first one, so hopefully I did okay.
Nailed it.
And I had a good time spending time with you guys. Yeah, I love this. It's easy to talk about. It's just a great product line. So,
We got lots of ideas.
Great. If nobody has any other questions, I think I'm done. Be in touch. Thank you so much for your time, and please continue to be in touch. And look forward to talking to you guys again.
Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, Alex.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Nice to meet everyone.
Bye.